You have a standard gain that you need to keep around 65% or so. You could play with that up and down a little bit, but you need to also set your color gain to about 65, 67% as well. That's a big thing. It's really going to make everything pop. You know, depending on what color palette you choose. I personally like straight blue from my forward-facing LiveScope. There's a setting for appearance, you know, color scheme. Straight blue is what I choose. And when you turn your color gain up just enough, it makes everything really, really pop. It's really clear to see, you know, everything that's going on. You can tell, you know, easily you can differentiate cover that's under the water, different species of fish. You know, it's just a big deal. You want to turn your TVG off. You want to turn your noise reject down to low if you are running 2 units. We'll dive into that. If you are only running 1 unit, turn your noise reject off. You don't have any interference from any other unit, so you want to turn your noise reject off. So those are a couple little quick tidbits for you there. As far as forward-facing sonar goes, you know, one thing I want to stress to you guys again is very good power source. It is imperative, if you can, to bring your power to your LiveScope box and your unit straight from the battery if you can, guys. It's a big deal to really get the best picture out of your unit you can. So that's pretty much it with the LiveScope. Remember, a learning tool, you're always learning. All right, guys, I'm gonna speak to you now about perspective mode. Garmin, you know, Garmin LiveScope turn into perspective mode, and this is as simple as the angle of your transducer, the mount, how you fix your transducer, and the Garmin will actually learn as soon as it goes in the water that you have switched it to a different mode, perspective mode. So when you put it in the water, after you switch it into the different angle, it will say, you know, it acknowledged that it's in perspective mode. So what perspective mode is, guys? It is a live image, but it is a large view in front of you, okay? So with the LiveScope and forward, you have a narrower cone, very detailed, narrow cone. But now, in perspective, you have a very wide flashlight, okay? You're seeing stuff off to the side of you, on both sides, all the way to the front, okay? And so why is this so valuable? Because it's live as well, okay? Not only are you seeing structure off to the side, fish off to the side, bait schools off to the side that you would not see if you were just using forward-facing in traditional mode and just going down the bank in a straight line. You're seeing all that, guys, but you're seeing it live, okay? So personally, I run them both, okay? And we're going to dive into that as well. But I want you to understand something. So LiveScope in traditional mode, in forward-facing, you don't see the bottom that well. You have almost a blind spot, about 6 inches of the, you know, from the bottom up about 6 inches. You're not seeing everything on your LiveScope. It's just not there. Well, perspective is showing you that. So I want you to think about this. I'm fishing shallow water. I'm in 5 foot or less. I'm fishing some shallow grass, okay? And